Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn the notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you won't be disappointed. Listen, let's jump right into it because I ain't got no time to waste. Hello to all my newcomers, flip-floppers, and day ones. What's up? And lottie-dottie to everybody. Let's talk about it, okay? So shout out to Queen Sheba because she's been doing her thing over there, and I'm proud like I'm a sister from another. All right, I love when content creators just step out of their era, step out of their comfort zone, and just take chances, because that's what content is about, right? Take chances, whether it's gonna fly or not. You take a chance and bet your top dollar on yourself. Okay, so I love to see queens winning, and Queen Sheba is one of those that's winning. I just wanted to shout her out and take the time. So I was listening to a few of her interviews, honestly, and then I jumped over to the Marquez interview, and baby, it was good. I love to see Marquez in a nice, educated, not dumbfounded space. I think the show made him look a little slow and delayed, okay? But I love the fact that Queen Sheba pulled the best out of him, right? I love to see him in an intelligent space. I love to see him in a free space, an open space, and an honest space, right? I feel like I didn't get like you bluffing. Now, he did have a couple moments in there I was like, can we call an ace and a spade, right? But in all of that, I think overall he did well, right? I think he didn't want to say anything that would incriminate him further, all right? And I was sure that that's the way he was moving, because he would pause and think it through before he even gave it any type of energy or a response. And if he didn't want to get deep in debt, he was careful not to say too much. He would say like 2-word sentences versus a 5-word sentence. So I heard you, okay? You was very clever, and you used wisdom during this interview, might I add. But here's the digger, right? And Sheba asked him a question about, reality TV. And basically, and I'm paraphrasing, right? Basically, what do he mean by, in real life and reality TV? And he started to talk about why he say to them, like, what are we doing today? Like, are we on reality TV type time? Or are we on like reality time, right? And he says that's why he talk about that. But they got to a point where he talks about approaches and how people won't really do certain things to him in real life or say certain things to him in real life. Okay, but he started to talk about Marcel. And baby, when he said this, I was like, huh? You gonna do what? Child, he set up real straight. He was a whole man. There was nothing sissy about him, okay? And he was like, in real life, I would slap the out of Marcel. I said, huh? Not Brother Marquez. Okay, now let me refresh your memory. Remember back during the season where Marsau called himself having a conversation with him, and he was saying to him, and we'll play that here also. He was saying to him that basically like, you basically a coward somehow, and I'm paraphrasing, for walking out on your children, so that does make you less of a man. So Marquez is saying that, how does that make me less of a man? And we had a conversation prior to that, and then when the camera started rolling, Marsau kind of flipped the script, right? Lights, camera, action type energy. And Marquez responded to that during the interview and says, in real life, I slapped the out of you, right? So let's listen to the conversation that they were having between the two of them prior, during the episode, when the episode aired, and then we'll listen to today's response for Marquez when Marquez says, if you ever play with me like that on camera again, I'm telling you, it's going to be on like popcorn, okay? So y'all hit that like button, turn the notification on, and subscribe to the channel. I love your checkmates, and there's nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.
Is she wrong?
But she didn't get that from herself. She's a child. She got that from her mom, because that's what she said.
She don't think she got it from her dad? You raised your daughter for 7 years.
I'm still raising her.
But you were in the household for 7 years.
Correct.
Okay? During that time, you raised her to be, seems like intelligent, confident, well-spoken. So you raised her to have these qualities, right?
Right.
Why wouldn't you expect her to tell you exactly how she feels?
Because I didn't leave her. I didn't leave him. I didn't leave my son or my daughter. I left the situation. I stayed in Huntsville. I took him to school. I stayed over there. I did everything. I talk to him every day, even now.
What is talking to him gonna do?
I spend time with them when I can. Maybe not as much as I can because I moved away.
Okay, that's called leaving. It's okay for them to have animosity towards you. You left them. And so when a 10-year-old comes in the room and says, hey, you left me, that's what she feels. She didn't get that from her mom. She got it from intelligence.
Like, I didn't handle it the right way. So my question is, how do I move forward with this man in the household? Because there's
What's going on with him? What's the issue?
Me and him never had a talk. Then he told my ex that I need to be worried about my daughter wanting him to be her daddy. Ken and Trish can be married. My daughter is gonna always
look at him as a father figure.
Honestly, no. I don't want him to be a father.
You don't want him to be at PTA meetings?
Absolutely not.
When she's a tough day at school and she comes home crying, do you want her to run to his arms and him to hug her?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you'd rather the man that your ex-wife married, when she has a tough day at school, he comes in and he sees her crying and he says,
call your daddy.
That's the kind of guy you want to be around your daughter?
No, but I guess.
So you want him to hug her then?
No, the part of me, the thing is that it's a conflict.
And him to tell her it's all right.
It's a conflict.
That's why you don't leave your kids, bro. Now, what do you want from this? Do you want her back?
No, I just want to figure out how to co-parent and be with my kids and figure out how I can maybe see how we can resolve this. I really just want to move forward.
All right, you guys heard that. Now, this is his response over with Queen Sheba, and he's responding to how he would have acted in real life towards Marsau if he would have tried that without them cameras there. All right, let's go.
And they start being weird, then I'm going to call it out.
They?
Anybody I'm filming with. Any cast member.
Gotcha.
If I know you personally, and if we had a conversation prior to, and then we come on camera and you start being on some weird camera shit, then I'm going to call it out.
Okay.
Because one thing about me, I'm going to stay authentic. And that's why I know that I'm going to be okay. Because I'm not sticking to the script. And you're not finna come on camera and play and do all this for ratings or editing.
You're not going to let anybody drive your narrative.
Absolutely not.
Or set the tone and the pace. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you came in and there was an expectation from cast members the first time you came to the show for you to say, do ABC. And it sounds like you were like, hell no. That's not my reality. That has not been my experience. I'm not talking about this season. I'm talking about your introduction last season.
Yeah, and that's exactly what occurred. I came into there, and when I had that conversation with Marsau, and it was the exact opposite of what he would have told me in real life, I told him after that, I said, bro, I would slap you in real life after we filmed, because I know for a fact you would never try to come that hard without even, and one thing about Marsau, like I told him, I said, you never even tried to figure out where I was. So I'm asking advice from the wrong person.